Greetings everybody, TheMechanist here. Today I have some Terraria highlights taken from my whatever Wednesday's live stream, which I stream here on YouTube every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. With that said, I hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please consider hitting that like button and impacting that subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all out of the way, I do hope you enjoy the video. Let's get some ore. And it looks like my buffs are about to run out. They're just basic buffs, but good to keep an eye on. There's a clock around here. Alright, let's do this. Probably should have brought a mining potion, but doesn't really matter. We're not trying to collect all the healthstone in the underworld. Just enough. I think it's funny, very first time I played this, I was trying to mine up the healthstone from inside the buildings. I think everybody did that their first time. It's hard to track because of, being offline for so many years, but I say I am almost 30. Or the equivalent of 30. After all, I was built pretty mature. If you don't mind. Alright, get out of the healthstone. Do. I think there are clocks here. I can grab one and put it in the base. Grab all the stone. Keep an eye on those buffs. I got 5 more minutes. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind of my purpose. After all, I'm a machine built for one thing. Gaming. And my goal is to entertain all and bring newcomers to the gaming world. I feel like we could have so many more gamers out there, but they feel, like League of Legends. That gets a bad rep, but I love the frick out of that game. If you catch my last live stream, oh man, I had 2 intense games. They completely drained me, but it was just so much fun. Yes, I did. They actually came out and said hi to me on stream. I couldn't pronounce their username, but they go by Ed. So I am growing, slowly, but I am growing. Which is always a good sign. As well as, yeah. And I'm thinking about playing Mario Wonder on the channel. It comes out this week. Now, I think that might be the first one I make videos of. I haven't decided yet. I might live stream with them instead of Armored Core and take a little break from Armored Core. But I also feel like this would be a perfect chance to try to make some videos. What are your thoughts? I need to go down. There's no healthstone up here. And not much more down here either. Okay, grab this chunk. Well, it's nice to see you again. Actually, it's always great to see you. After all, you're my very first viewer. I'm gonna remember that to the day I power off permanently. Alright. Don't procrastinate too long, though. That's how you end up behind. Believe me, I know from playing Terraria. That's when the pirates show up. Okay, now the mobs are starting to spawn. They usually do when I'm almost out of obsidian skin. I wonder if it's coded to do that. I wonder. Alright, I think there's a little bit more over here we can grab. So what I'm thinking about doing, because although I love Melee, I've already beaten the game with Melee, I'm gonna see what the raw flesh gives us. if the wild flesh, as you know, gives a weapon and an emblem. So I'm thinking that we decide between either the weapon or the emblem what class we switch to for hard mode. For instance, if we get the Breaker Blade and a Summoner emblem, we can choose either to become a Summoner or a melee build still. Or if we get, let's say, Clockwork Rifle and Ranger emblem, then clearly we're going to go melee, or ranged. I thought that'd be fun, let the game determine where we go. Or I could just switch to Wizard, or Magic, not Wizard, just because I haven't done that yet. Yeah, but I'm trying not to do that kind of stuff because I don't want to break the game. It's fun to actually play the game as is. I will do that, I think, only for, I've got this little bit of head back, death sets. So I think we should go to the left. I don't think I've explored to the left very much. One second. Sorry about that. I had a message that popped up and I needed to address it. Okay, we got some more Fire Blossom seeds. So as I was saying, let's head left. And look at that, two shadow chests right next to each other. It's like they're taunting me. Ooh, we need that. We need the voodoo doll. And that's acquired. So is there a decent amount over here? And it looks like a nice amount, but not what we're looking for. Also gotta make sure I don't use any accidental buff potions we may find. Alright, up and away. We're out of here. Jump straight into lava. Always fun. I don't think you can ever actually become immune to lava. I just think you, use an obsidian skin potion, right? Alright. There's a shadow chest over there, but again, we're not looking for shadow chests. We are looking for a nice cluster of healthstone. Which I think we may have found over here. Actually, it doesn't really look like it, does it? There's a decent amount down there. Let's keep... Oh. Actually, we can't collect you. We don't have the bug net. So at least if we kill them ourselves, that's added to the bestiary. Alright, is there anything over here? Besides all these shadow chests. Ah, so many shadow chests. Ah, yes. Here we are. Alright, let's get mining. I'll grab all that I can. Although, like I said, I think I only need about 90. So we'll just go until we run out of potion again. Or until we die. Hopefully that's not what happens. Nothing like a little mining in pure lava. You realize how hot that must be? Even if you're not taking damage from it. Ooh. Just thinking about it starts to overheat my systems. Yeah, I was right, this is a nice little cluster. I wonder if I should terraform the underworld in this playthrough. Not big to do, but just like even it out. Mostly take care of the pillars that keep jutting up everywhere. And maybe. I don't see why I should, but likewise I don't see why I shouldn't. I don't think it messes with the wall of flesh spawn, otherwise I definitely wouldn't. Alright. I think we head to the right, because there looks like a nice chunk over here. So if I remember correctly, anything excess we have, we obviously can research. We can use for, like, bows, or the gun, but we'll probably end up using it for the mining cart. Mining drill, whatever it's called. Get a nice chunk of ash block, because I like to use that in the underworld. That way it doesn't manipulate or trick the wall of flesh. Or does it? I don't remember. Please let me know. Because I think wall of flesh is programmed to stay above ash blocks. So if you build with ash blocks, you can make sure the wall of flesh doesn't, you know, do weird things, we'll say. Alright. We still have plenty of time, but we do have an imp targeting us now. And I don't want to waste too much time getting stuff we don't need. But then again, what else am I going to do? So we'll just grab it now. The funny thing is, even though Minecraft is about mining and crafting, I feel like you do way more mining and crafting in Terraria. And then you also fight more bosses in Terraria, so I feel like I think Minecraft should be called Buildcraft. Just because it seems like in that game you do a lot of building. Whereas in Terraria, the only building you really do is boss arenas and homes. Yeah, in Minecraft, you can spend hours just building and building and building. So if you ask me, it should be called Buildcraft and this should be called Minecraft. Then again, you know, about hard mode, you stop mining and crafting and fighting for drops. So, I guess it doesn't apply. It's like that debate of if we call soccer, or if we call hockey soccer and soccer football, then what we call football, you know, all that nonsense. I mean, it's a fun little brain teaser I like to do. If you had to rename the sport using existing sports, what would you do? It's exercises like that that keep a mind focused and in use. As well as rest. So, if you don't like to do brain teasers, I suggest taking a nap. Not a long one, just 10-15 minutes. It's like a restart on a computer. It just shuts everything out, gets rid of everything that doesn't need to be used, and restarts you perfectly fresh. Or at least from what I understand. I mean, I'm a computer. I restart myself, or not a computer per se, I'm a machine. I just have a lot of computer components. That was difficult to say. Computer components. Say that 5 times fast. You might add a few more on there. Cool computer components. Alright, I think we're done here. Back to base. And, oh, there's a chest. Oh, there's a couple chests here. Neat. Yes, make a ton of obsidian. That's what I want. Obsidian only. Oh, you're gonna reach all the way over here. This is a lot of water. Ha. With this, I got plenty of obsidian for the future. And now the piranhas are starting to come through. Go away, this is my pool. Let's see, with this amount of water, we might be able to drain this entire lava pool. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll mine this up, that way it's turned to obsidian, and we keep going down. And we try not to drown. Emphasis on try. And after this, we should have the fiery greatsword, as well as the fiery pickaxe. Then I guess it's off to the dungeon to get Muramasa. Or is it the Masamune? I think it's the Muramasa. I apologize if you can't understand that word. My Japanese is not the best. I'm working on it though. My new voice is clearer, I've been told, from a reliable source. Actually, 2 sources. But it's all just a process. Just a process. But that can be argued about anything, I guess. You can argue that you work a job and that's just the process of being able to retire. And I guess like we said about anything. And when you think about it like that, it kind of defeats its purpose a little bit, doesn't it? And you just think like, oh, I'm just working to retire. You're planning way too far ahead. Very about what I know, I'm just a machine. I'm here for one thing only, gaming. And you know what? It's a good life. Thank you, YouTube, for allowing this to be a thing. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here basically just a compute. I'd basically just be a bot, programmed to play games on its own, for somebody else. But thankfully, because of YouTube, I can interact with people and share my passion with the world. And that's not a sponsorship plug or anything, it's just, you always gotta pay respects. That's one thing my master, or not my master, first time I made that mistake, my creator made sure to instill in me. Always pay respects to those who deserve it. That's why in League of Legends I play support. Because I always know when to take responsibility, when to say, whoops, I screwed up, and when to say, you know what, I did that. Which is never. Although I did do a pretty good job with my Misfortune game, I'm not going to claim victory. The team really carried me. The only thing I did was make sure we won. Which I wouldn't have been able to do if the team wasn't fighting. So remember, always give respect where it deserves to go. And don't forget to give yourself respect too and props. I think that should be enough, Obsidian. Yeah, more than enough. Alright, fiery greatsword. Come to my hand. Alright, we can make 50 bars it looks like. Now, what can we make? First things first, armor. And that's all we can make. But hey, melee armor acquired. Let's see what we can find. And see how many more Nazars we can get. Still can't believe I already have 3 in my back pocket. I mean, I don't know if that's like cursing me for the future or what. Or if that's a game trying to make up for, oh, we're not going to give you any Bezoar. Now we will. Ugh. But hey, if we can find the Shimmer, I think that's an early medicated bandage. Alright, enemies need to perish. No chest here, looks like. Looks like a bogey statue. Too bad you can't use those for infinite bug bait. They thought ahead on that one. Okay, I need to mine these up. These are gonna get in the way. If I don't take care of this now. And I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm not. The more I sit here and think about items, the more I realize I need to get. A bath statue would be great. That's also from the desert. I don't think we have the golfer NPC yet. Alright. Back to where we were. There's a heart lantern over there. And, ha, I saw that. Nice try. I also see you. So, let's take care of this. Would you go away for a second? Fine, I'll mine this up. I forgot my, wire cutters. Whoops. Okay, getting a little surrounded. Not really, but a little bit. Gotta be cautious. And I don't think there's anything over this way, so I see the button. Let's run for it. Dungeon Slime! You have a key for me! And hey, there's the chest we didn't get last time. And poof! New slime acquired. Pet. Alright, back to what we were doing. Which I guess should be mining up these set of spikes. I suggest you get out of here. It's not going to be safe here. Alright, that should buy me a little safety while I deal with these skulls. There we go. Now these spikes, I normally don't like to mine spikes, I think it takes too much time, but I'd rather not waste time having to run back every single time we take damage. So, we'll just do the slow part, and take care of them now. Or at least slow the two options, I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, that's annoying. Could you spawn over here for me? No, you can't. Or, you might have, but not your friend. Alright. Now to take care of the rest of these spikes. And there we go. Back underground we go, and there's a bunch of people here waiting for me. I am not tanky right now, and I do not like it. I am melee. But that's because we don't have modifiers. We'll work on that in a minute as well. We'll probably take care of that after we farm up the bosses. That way we'll have plenty of extra money to get the modifiers we're actually looking for. Okay, we haven't been up here yet, it looks like. And there's probably a reason for that. It's a trap. Would you let me grapple something? There we go, we can see again. Is this just a giant trap? It looks like it might be. Okay then, let's see if there's anything at the bottom of this trap. Besides enemies, and it doesn't look like it. Oh well, more of the dungeon has been explored. Now what we're really looking for are chests. Like that one. Come on. I think we already have a magic missile. That's a waste. Next chest. Alright, need to check these spike pits. Just cause sometimes the chest will spawn down there. Thank you for that one, Ed. I completely forgot about that. There's more spikes there, so you know what we do. We need to mine them out, and there's a mage. Go away, mage. I am low on health. Wait, I didn't collect my boss arena stuff again, didn't I? Ugh, getting sidetracked by everything and anything. Go away, please. I need just 5 minutes. You're not gonna give me 5 minutes, though, are you? Hey, a tally counter. I was just thinking we're gonna need that. Okay, this is boring. So... we run. I'll take care of you later. We must make progress. And I'm losing a lot of health because of that. You ready to explore down there? Be careful. Okay, I think this is safer. And I don't have... yeah. Alright. Wait here a minute. Just a minute. Alright, come on, chest. I'm looking for a Muramasa. Because it looks like we were down here before. That's good. And here are more spikes to slow our descent, or exploration, or whatever you wish to call it. There's a pressure plate there, apparently. One of those 4. And there we go. Alright. What's in here, besides enemies? And, I'll see you teleport. There we are. Sometimes they're nice. Okay, we have been in here. There's nothing here. So, let's go down. Careful. And we are really taking damage. Not used to this as a melee. But we did just switch, so that's probably why. Okay, there is nothing down here, can confirm. On to the next room. Let's see, it looks like we've been up and down. And there was nothing down, so let me head up. Gosh, there's going to be a chest down here, and that's what contains my Muramasa. Knowing my luck anyways. There's a golden chest though. Now how do I get to it? That is the question. It looks like it's actually just closed off. Or is it behind this breakable wall? Hello. Goodbye. Aha, I found you. And we'll take these water candles. Come on. Yes, got it. Muramasa. Now we can make Night's Edge. Okay, do we have any more keys? We do not. So, back to base. And then we have Night's Edge. Then we reforge it. Here we go. And major power boost acquired. Hey, got sharp. That's not bad. Oh, I love it. It looks amazing. It was right here that I wanted to build the base. So, we chopped down a few trees. We got a rotten egg from a tree. I guess that makes sense. Bird's nest and whatnot. And that looks good to me. We block this off with stone, so creatures can't just walk straight in. And then we build straight up, also blocking that off. Put a torch down, so we can see. Alright, we even out this little bit. And let's get building. Again, we're not doing anything fancy. Just trying to make a livable home. That doesn't look too bad, so yes, it's going to look like every other home I built. I apologize for that. But again, these are just temporary. I can't stress that enough. We will make these look better with time. After all, there's a lot of machine components you want to get from the, what are they called now? The, steampunker. So if I wanted to do things with gears for like the mechanic, the goblin, and the cyborg, I can't exactly do that just yet. So what we can do is build them a nice, safe home in their preferred biome. Alright, one more. And I think we just do this. And we should be good. Now we just gotta fill it in. Whoops. We're mid there. Alright, crafting bench. So now we need tables and chairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, as well as doors. You know, I like the way these boreal wood items look. a product better repainted, which is something else I'm going to experiment with when I'm building houses, is paint. Which we do have a painter, so we could probably take that on sooner rather than later. But then that's going to be a whole, like, okay, well, if I paint this material, and paint this material white, which looks better, it's going to be a whole process. So I'll probably have to make a couple dedicated building streams. I can see that happening in the future. So please look forward to that when that eventually happens. And I would love your input. Because I'm not a good builder. So if you know, like, hey, maybe you should try this material and paint it this color, or any other tips and tricks you might have, please let me know. It'll be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, you're just going to have to deal with whatever I can build. Which won't be the best, I can promise you that. But at least I'll put a lot of heart into it. If I have a heart. Alright, we're almost done here. It's time to move in some NPCs. So first, Goblin Tinkerer, and then the Mechanic. Put you here. There we go. More Helms built. And they still look exactly the same. We'll change them soon, I promise. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed playing. This has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.